Hello?
Hello? Oh.
We're gonna do a bit of a clearing episode while we talk. Look at me, I got my fancy graphics on so I can see where the logs are. Ooh, I'm so cool.
I don't know why she doesn't play on fancy all the time.
I'm just used to not having it. I'm used to not having I usually don't have the light smoothing and stuff on either, which makes you even more angry than the leaves, so.
Is your light smoothing on right now?
Yeah, it's on right now, yeah. I've got Optifine on right now.
Yeah, right.
We're also gonna see if we can flatten stuff out a bit more, because...
Let me readjust my chair. And actually, because to me, sorry about Monday's video, because that one had the fan on. I didn't even realize. I can't really hear it.
I can't hear it on a Discord, so...
Yeah, I can hear it in recording, so I can't hear it in real life, so I always forget to turn it off.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just so hot.
I get that. Not trying to dox you because it's big where you live. So, like, why does California gotta be so hot?
God, yeah. Well, the coast is fine.
Well, yeah, you have the nice coastal winds, but, like, anywhere else... Why would you even live there, honestly? Gosh. What a nerd. We should collect...
I wish I lived in Monterey.
I don't even know where that is.
It's,
we should collect any saplings, by the way, for future tree farms.
It's a really nice climate in California, in Monterey, and it's such like an ideal like shoreside town with like nice condos and stuff.
That, there's like, somebody who lives there who's like, no.
Yeah, well, if you live there, suck it up. You live in Monterey. But the only people who can afford.
You have a constant fascination for condos, too. And I feel like condos are, like, the worst possible thing.
I don't know about fascination for condos. They're like apartments, but you can paint them if you want.
I don't like apartments, either. I don't want to live near people. I want to be gone. I want nobody to be around whatsoever. No interactions. I want the most interaction I ever have with my neighbors to be me politely waving to them when I see them outside.
Yeah, but as I was saying, the only people who can afford to live in Monterey are rich people or people who are so old that they have their life savings just for them to use.
Yeah. I don't know.
My grandparents live in Monterey.
Dude, don't talk to your grandparents!
Oh no, it doesn't matter. They don't even, like, have a proper computer.
Alright guys, if you'd like Anthony's address, it's...
1234 Street on Avenue Road.
Aw dang. Aw dang, guys. Don't show up to people's head. You know what is weird? That I just... Listen, I know everybody realizes it's weird. I feel like if you ever have like a YouTuber you really like, and you find that somebody has like doxed them and posted their address online or something, don't go to their house.
I'm not gonna like you because you're a cool fan. You know where we live. No, it's just
you showed up. You showed up where we live. Wow, that's so neat. No, even then. If you want to have respect for the people you like, don't just don't do that.
Now, if it's a meet and greet and they say, come to our house.
Yeah, that's a different thing. That's also a little bit weird, but I just suppose that would be acceptable. Listen, meet and greet, come to my house is a little... Do we have any iron? I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, we do.
Yeah, it smells
we need to organize.
Yeah, we totally do.
Let's make a storage room or something when we expand our stuff out.
Oh yeah, speaking of expansion, Tuesday.
Another update. I'm excited for it.
She was
We will be
thinking-
resetting our nether. I think we've said that a couple times now.
Yeah, she was thinking we could do a episode where we all go out and we gather a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, a
And
bunch
I
of
was
like the new
thinking-
cool blocks.
I was thinking we could make an episode where we instead made a room on the other end of the nether portal that we liked so we could be safe in the nether.
I think we
so-
should do both of those.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, it makes
I can
sense.
make the room and you could gather.
I feel like it makes sense if we did the same thing that together because like they're only watching your perspective.
Yeah, well, I was saying that the gathering probably isn't that important or
Well,
interesting.
it's not as much gathering as you think it is. It's exploring and finding all the different blocks and like bastions and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I obviously I'm not gonna like strip mine for netherite or anything. If and when that does happen, we'll probably use a redstone machine because that seems to be the most accepted way to do it right now.
Yeah, well, we gotta find a slime chunk for that first.
True, true.
We could just.
Or honey.
Yeah, we could grab we could grab the seed and then we can try and figure out where the slime chunks are.
Or we could find pandas and make them sneeze at slime balls.
I don't like the idea of that.
Actually, I just thought of the best, most obvious option. We have a swamp pretty close to our house, so we'll probably just go over there at midnight and hunt some slimes.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a feature.
Yeah. Not at midnight. It's a full moon or a new moon or something. Slimes
Some
come out.
bullshit.
Some dumbness. They should just always be there.
Minecraft
Mojang.
Dungeons has the slimes in the swamp. Just
Yeah.
all the time.
I saw a good argument for Minecraft Dungeons, and they were just like, there's no reason Minecraft Dungeons should be Minecraft. Which, like, yeah.
It kind of does feel like if you flip the assets around, there wouldn't be anything left that would make it feel like Minecraft.
Yeah, like, nothing in the gameplay is innately Minecraft. Like, I heard some people point out, they don't even have... You cannot mine nor craft in the game.
Wow, you're right, huh?
There's nothing of the sort.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but you're right.
Yeah, it is not Minecraft. You cannot.
It is dungeon hit.
Dungeon hit, yes. I mean, listen, even if they, like, had switched up the theming or maybe had a Minecraft reference in it, they could have made it like Mojang Presents this, and people would have been like, oh, Mojang, like Minecraft, and they still would have probably gotten it. Okay, you wanna come sleep? Because it's turning nighttime.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like to turn this clearing into a creeper blowing up in, I don't know. Come here.
Maybe try that one again later.
No. I won't. Live, laugh, loaf. Red game. I swear to God. The doors stay closed while we sleep. We're not having a creeper walk in and then explode the entire house because you'll end the video instantly and I'll make you fix it. And I won't come back until everything's exactly how it was. He does this off camera too. You think it's the funniest joke, don't you, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Just leave the door open, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Leave the door open and leave us at risk.
Ooh, kinky.
What? No! It's not even.
Risk. Board game.
Time for a commercial break. Just kidding, we can't do ads.
I'll go grab an Arby's ad and put that in.
We've got the meats. No. You're like, hey Carrie, I can't do an Arby's ad. I need you to create an animated short of an Arby's ad. Like, oh god.
And I need it by 3 minutes from now. Do it. Go.
Anthony, where do you want to eat?
I don't know. McDonald's?
I want somewhere a bit more meaty.
Meaty? You must be speaking about Arby's!
No, no, that barbecue place.
Oh.
Dude, Arby's is okay. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna conform to the masses. I like Arby's. It's good. Listen. I like it. All right. I hear so much garbage online. Maybe my location is just good, but like cheddar roast beef, it's so tasty. Anthony, did you see these big trees and then like turn away and ignore them? Cause like I see all these mine trees up until where it hits like a couple big trees and then like a distant path cut away from them.
No.
Okay, listen. Cheddar roast beef on an onion bun and like curly fries. So good.
You give me just the bun and some fries? Yeah, sure.
What? You not the cheddar roast beef?
No.
Okay, I forgot. You don't like American cheese though, so that's understandable.
I don't like deli meats either.
You don't?
No, not really.
Huh.
I find deli meats to be lacking in quality.
Question: do you actually get the kind from the deli, or do you get
Yeah.
the kind in like the little slimy packs?
From the deli. It's all bad.
Ah, dang. Why don't you like it? Any things in particular? I've definitely had some nasty, slimy deli meat before.
I know it's meat, but it doesn't feel like I should be eating it.
Yeah, alright. I get that.
It's what I imagine a vegetarian feels about eating meat.
That's how I feel whenever I'm expected to eat, like, turkey.
I get it.
Turkey is, in my opinion, the most bland and average of meats. It has, like, no discernible flavor I can think of. The only flavor I can think of is when you pour a bunch of gravy on it.
The best thing about turkey is cranberry sauce.
I've never had homemade cranberry sauce, and you always make homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah, it's super easy. Just get two cups of cranberries, like a cup of sugar, 2 cups of water, maybe 3 if you want a thinner one. And you boil the water, shove the cranberries in. They feel like they stick out at first, but then they cook down a little bit, and then they all turn into like this jam. And then you put orange juice and orange zest in it. Zest optional, but juice not. And it turns into this nice orangey cranberry kind of sauce. And it's super good.
Yeah, it sounds good. I've just never had it. I've only ever had canned cranberry sauce, and it tastes like what you'd expect an inside of a tin can to taste like.
I've had cans. It's I don't know. I don't taste.
I have nothing to
canned
compare
food.
it to.
I don't taste the can in canned food like some people do, but it's still not great quality.
Oh, I can absolutely taste the can in the canned cranberries. I don't know what's up with it, but like, I think it's just like iron getting picked up, maybe tin.
It's because cranberries are kind of acidic, aren't they?
I think maybe.
I feel like they should be acidic.
Yeah, alright. If they're not, they better change their attitude. Listen, I know we might have talked about this before on the channel, because we talked about it a lot. What's the deal with, like... Okay, listen, if you're a parent, I know we're big fans of harassing parents on how they choose to raise their kids. If your kid ever, like, responds with a well-thought-out statement, and you just switch over from, you are wrong to, like, stop talking back, or whatever, what do you want them to do?
Yeah, you want them to just shut up? You don't want to hear them?
I think the issue is, like, I got that, oh, you're talking back. before, and I learned to just so you're just supposed to be silent and then listen, and then they'd be like, my parents would be upset with me or something, and I'd just be silent and listening and like trying to listen to what they're saying to me, and they'd be like, don't you have anything to say for yourself? And I'd be like, well, I actually don't talk back. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Parents ain't great most of the time with their logic. I think
Listen,
the main
can't blame
thing.
them. I wouldn't want to be a parent.
I think the main logic is parents believe they are inherently smarter than their children in every way, and if their child makes a convincing argument, then clearly something's wrong with that, because my child can't be smarter than me.
I feel like something that you need to acknowledge, honestly, even if you're like our age, if there is people that if there are people that you know that are younger than you. Oh God, this was the one you did, so.
Oh, I missed one.
Here, I got it.
What were you saying?
Okay, if you have anybody in your life who's younger than you just need to accept that even though they're younger than you, it is possible they know things you don't.
Or even have opinions you don't.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Kids can also care about different things for different reasons because they have different perspectives.
It's true.
That doesn't make those perspectives wrong. Also, I've been putting all the wood in one chest, so I'm snatching all your wood out of this other one.
Oh, okay.
Bottom center one. We had a lot of wood, actually. Not a whole lot of birch, but...
Eh, who cares? Birch is birch.
Yeah, we did a good job clearing. Yeah, let's start smoothing out and patching over.
Yeah, I'll go get a shovel and some dirt.
Are we trying to go flat, or are we trying to just close up any holes?
Naturalize it.
Yeah, round us things off and patch up holes. Okay. Like, here's an example for me. I have never had any Apple products. I don't care to. I don't like Apple. If you like Apple, fine.
Yeah.
Not for me.
It's an opinion thing.
Yeah. Like, if I see a little kid who's like on their tablet or something, or we're like both using iPads and I'm like confused as to how something is working, and they look at me and go, "You need to do this." I'm not gonna be like, I think I know a bit more than you. No, because I've seen a lot of kids. They had tablets from like the day they're born. They handed the tablet, like, here you go. Like, it's so hard to trust a kid.
Yeah.
And this is coming from somebody who does not like kids.
Yeah, kids suck. But you know what? Sometimes they know what they're talking about. I mean,
like, I know it's not easy to listen to a kid because you just want to be like, yeah, but they're so dumb, and you might be right about that.
Listen, some things you can trust kids, some things you shouldn't. Like relationship advice, probably don't trust a kid. But even then, still hear them out because it might actually be good advice somehow.
Yeah, you might look at it with a simpler perspective.
Yeah. It might be reductive, but it still would be...
Like, maybe don't be like, my kid is the smartest person in the world. Like, okay, you're exaggerating, right? But, like, hear him out.
Yeah.
Lesson of the day. Listen to your kids, idiots. Or not even your kids, just listen to kids in general. They're not always really stupid.
You can judge them after they say they're garbage.
Now let me tell you this. If you know something, and then a kid tells you something that's like, no, it's actually this, just Google it, because there's a chance you're wrong, and if you are correct, and the kid was wrong, you can be like, oh, look, I looked it up on Google, and it is this. And the kid will most likely be like, okay. They just... like, they're not gonna care.
Yeah. Kids don't tend to be petty unless they're taught to be petty.
Yeah. I was just always excited to learn things as a kid. I was like, wow. another Pokemon for me to memorize. You know what I thought I was the coolest kid in the world for figuring out as a kid?
What?
That the Who's That Pokemon on Pokemon was always a Pokemon that had been in that episode. It was always a Pokemon that had been on the show that episode, and I was like, ooh, I know the secrets nobody else does. I know who that Pokemon is.
You do? To the
Yeah.
point where you could guess it before the episode was even like halfway through.
Yeah, well, because the thing with a lot of the original Pokemon episodes is the entire episode was usually about like one of the Pokemon. They'd be like covering one of the Pokemon. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, I bet the Who's That Pokemon is gonna be the Nidoqueen that they're talking about in this one. And then they'd be like, who's that Pokemon? And I'd see the outline of Nidoqueen, and I'd be like, ah! I was just so proud of myself for absolutely no good reason.
I never drew that connection. Although, to be honest, I didn't watch Pokemon a whole lot. By the time I watched Pokemon, I was at the age where I was just zoned out on the couch, and I was like, Pikachu.
I used to rent like the Pokemon VHSs from the library, and then I'd play those. So I will say, most of the time my parents just kind of stuck me in the basement with the VHS player and whatever stuff I'd gotten from the library, and I was like, okay, bye for 12 hours. Bye until
Parenting.
lunchtime. Come
And
sleep.
now you do the same thing, but with a computer.
Yeah. Come sleep. Come sleep.
Couple
Plus,
more
I have to make a new
blocks.
shovel.
Yeah, I gotta make one too.
I'll make us both one while
I'm on my way.
we do
I
that.
think we even this out pretty nicely.
Yeah?
What about this little pond that friend is in?
I was thinking about it. I think we could let friend free. Thank you for closing the door. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, that should be the end of the episode. We're at 22 minutes.
Alright. See you guys in the next one where we'll do more stuff.
Possibly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.